Alright guys, welcome to the channel. I'm here again with some very instructive rapid chess games. So I'll be taking some rapid challenge against viewers. So if you are watching, you want to play me, just send me a rapid challenge. Just make sure the challenge is unrated and rapid. And I'll also be playing in the chess.com opening roulette. And this month is going to be the center game. And a lot of beginners just don't know how to handle the center game. But my opponent is going for the Caro-Kann. Let's go for the Von Hennig Gambit. Let's see what my opponent knows about the Gambit. I like to play the Von Hennig Gambit. Okay, let's go here. Just trying to make sure everything is working fine. Opponent is surprised already. The idea behind the Von Hennig Gambit is just to get a massive lead in development. I also have a rook here that is on an open file. So that is the idea. This is a very common beginner mistake. Very common beginner mistake. And in this position, what we do here is that we land a check here. That's a sacrifice. Trying to lure the king into the square. That's the attraction tactic. And once the king lands on this square, we have this check. And on the next move, we pick this bishop up. Material is equal, but the problem is that Black has a king that is going to be stuck on the center of the game for the rest of the game. King is just going to be stuck for the rest of the game. Okay, guy is thinking. You have to move the king. Opponent is thinking, where do I move the king? Move here, or move here. I think moving here might be a move, might be a way to go. Moving here is also a move, but kind of a dangerous move because opponent would then have to watch out for a move like this, which is just going to be checkmate. So let's capture here now. I see my opponent capturing here, and then I capture here. If opponent doesn't capture there, I'm looking at playing a move like this with ideas of landing this checkmate. But let's see how opponent responds to this. And also, I would like to just castle my king, just castle away from the center of the board. Okay, opponent captures there. Let's go here. Now, opponent has to be careful. A move like this is checkmate. So let's see how opponent handles this. I'm already looking at castling here. And if you look at the position, my position is just crushing. So if you're a Caro-Kann player, whenever you get faced with the Von Hennig Gambit, you do not want to put your bishop here. Because now, aside from this king being stuck on the center of the board, how is black actually going to bring this rook into the game? That is another question. So look at black. Black has no development whatsoever. Black has no development. Okay, now I'm just looking on playing a move like this. Let's see how opponent handles this. Looks like a piece opponent can capture. If opponent wants to capture it, be my guess. So let's see what opponent plays here. Interested in seeing how my opponent handles this. Bro, you can't capture there because we have this checkmate. We have that checkmate. Opponent missed it, and that is one very common mistakes from beginner. Problem here is that I think the reason opponent played a move like this is actually to keep this square defended, but I think my opponent actually forgot the reason they played that move. So sometimes you just want to keep this mental note. And actually know that there was a purpose I played the last move I played, and just try to stick to it. Maybe a move like this would have been helpful. Okay, we are playing a 1200 rated player here with the black pieces. Let's see what opponent plays. Can I play against you afterwards? Yes, you can. Just make sure your challenge is unrated. So now we have the French defense on the board. Let's see how my opponent handles it. Opponent is going for the exchange line. Opponent is saying, bro, I do not want trouble. Let's make peace. Let's make peace. All right, let's go here. I'm looking at castling on the next move. A move like this comes to mind, but let's see what my opponent is really up to here. I'm very interested in just castling my king on the next move. So that move coming from 1,000 miles away. A move like this, oops. A move like this, guys. Did I miss that? Did I miss that? Okay, not really. Okay, let's play this move. I think I missed that. But I think it's a dangerous pawn for my opponent to capture. Yes, it is a dangerous pawn for my opponent to capture. And that's because if my opponent... Okay, if my opponent... Okay, no, not really. I thought I had a check here. I do not. Opponent is looking on... opponent is looking at castling here. I'm simply saying, bro, be my guess. Be my guess. If that's what you want, be my guess. I think my attack is just going to be faster. That's what I think. Looking at playing moves like this, bringing knight over. So let's see. Let's see if opponent decides to castle there. Opponent wants to play as aggressive as they can, but bro, have to be careful when you are going for the aggressive play. One good thing for my opponent is that they have not moved any pawn here, so we do not have any hook for now. If we have a hook here and my opponent castles here, it's just easy for me to just destabilize the king side, as I can play a move like this, ask opponent to capture, and after the trade, that's just an open fire that opponent will have to watch out for. Okay. Feels like opponent is no longer going to castle. Let's just bully this knight away. Feels like opponent is not too interested in castling there. Let's go here. This my bishop is not a very happy bishop, so maybe we can trade it. So let's trade the bishop. A move like this comes to mind, but I think that is asking for too much trouble. So for now, that's not a move we can play. If opponent captures here, that just helps me to develop a piece. So opponent is likely not going to capture. If opponent captures here, it helps me to develop my piece. If opponent doesn't capture, what are we doing? Do we capture here? Capturing here is begging for trouble. Don't want our double pawns. So I see my opponent capturing with the queen. And okay, opponent captures there. Hope I'm not messing something up. Let's recapture here. A move like this comes to mind, but be my guess. I'm also looking at a move where I just step away from this nastiness, this nasty pin. A move like this also comes to mind, simply encouraging my opponent to trade the queens, to sacrifice the bishop. Yeah, I see my opponent going for that reckless move. I see my opponent playing that reckless move. Okay, opponent finally decided. Looks like it's not worth it. All right, let's go here. Bro, sacrifice there if you wish. If you wish, be my guest. Okay, guys, not sacrificing. All right, let's bring this rook over here. Okay, I was thinking of maybe playing a move like this and trying to go here, but the opponent has this move, which is not a move I really appreciate. We could play a move like this and just step away from this nasty pin. Something I am looking at going for very soon. Play a move like this and just step away from the nasty pin. The knight on the rim is a dim knight. So this knight, rerouting it back, actually a plan. The knight is on the edge of the board and the knight is not doing much there. Maybe a move like this, trying to land the knight here, doesn't really seem to be doing much as well. If you're watching, you want to play me, simple, just send an unrated 10-minute challenge. Opponent is thinking, what is opponent trying to come up with? Yeah, opponent, and like the way my opponent is playing, this is how you want to play. You don't want to be in a haste you want to come up with plans. To try to come up with plans. You do not want to be in a haste to just blunder pieces away. Okay, opponent went there. That move looks like a blunder to me. The move looks like a blunder to me. Guys, you're playing as black. What are you playing here? The move looks like a blunder to me. Because I have this move. I'm sacking my queen. And I'm hitting my opponent's queen. So opponent can go capture here. But then I capture here. Problem is opponent can play a move like this. But I think I can just ruin my opponent's king side before I capture here. And I think I should be fine. So maybe we can say that's a positional blunder. Because at the end of the day, I do not win. I do not win material. Except my opponent decides to move the queen to some random square. Then opponent is just dropping this piece. Oops. For a moment, I thought I could sack here. And then land a check here. I think it's possible. I think it was also a move. Land a check here. Opponent captures. Land a check here. Okay, let's go grab this queen. Opponent has to play moves like this. And then I think I have a move like this. Just ruin my opponent's king side. The pawn structure is not the best. Opponent pawn structure is not the best. Yeah, it doesn't capture. Alright, let's go grab here. Now you are going to capture whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not, you are going to capture, and looks like a waste of move to me. So positionally speaking, I think I'm crushing, although this pawn might be a weakness. This is also a weak pawn. This is a backward pawn, but for now, there's no way my opponent can easily attack the pawn, which is good for now. So it's looking good for now. Okay, let's go here. I see my opponent trying to double up or what have you. Trying to double up somehow and set up a battery here. Oops. Guess we have to play that move. We have to play that move. Oops. Oh, guys, what am I doing? How am I messing this up? I'm messing stuff up. For a moment, I thought my opponent will capture here. I'm messing stuff up, guys. Guess I got too confident. Okay, now I'm looking at this pawn. But that looks like a pawn I should be capturing. And I'm also looking at this knight. So opponent has to be careful. Bro, I have lost to you again. Okay. Are you the one I'm playing now? I guess you are the one I'm playing currently. I've lost to you again. Okay, opponent is going to lose this one on time. The guy is playing with the speed of a snail. But at the end of the day, it's a rapid game. You do not want to be in a haste to be making your moves. Okay, a move like this comes to mind, bro. I guess I did not pay attention to that move. Oops. Oops, I may not have paid enough attention to that move, but let's see. If opponent plays a move like this, I think we can ignore and stay capture here. And after opponent captures here, we can go here. But if opponent plays a move like this, if we capture here, what if opponent doesn't capture here and then goes capture here? I would like to ignore and go capture here, but opponent just grabs a rook. I'm getting full of pawns on the 7th rank, and okay, probably not worth it. Probably not worth it. Okay, you're the first guy I played against. All right, that move does nothing. So everyone lose very quickly because now I have a move like this, hitting the rook, and also threatening to capture here. Okay. All right, let's go grab here. Getting full of pawns, that cannot be bad. Getting full of pawns cannot be bad. I thought my opponent would play a move like this and try to land a check here, but not this guy. So let's see. I see a move like this happening, but I think I can just capture here, grab a pawn here, and I'm completely crushing here. Okay, you're the first guy I played against. Okay, I guess that was GG's. Okay, I'm gonna play that. So let's go attack this pawn. Go away. All right, let's go here. A move like this comes to mind, but let's see. Opponent is playing some chess. Guys playing some chess. Guess we have to acknowledge that. Maybe opponent was thinking I'll capture here, but sometimes when you have a passed pawn, when you have pawns like that, you don't want to capture. There's no need capturing. You can just push the pawn forward, and it is GG's. This is GG's. This pawn is getting here, and I'm just going to play a move like this. Oh, that was a mouse sleep, guys. That was a mouse sleep. That was a mouse sleep. Let's go. Uh-oh. Yes, I clicked the wrong username, but let's go. I wanted to click that 1800 rated player. Let's go. Okay, what is my opponent going for? This looks like Pierre. Okay, the French defense, imagine. Opponent is going for the Pierre defense. I want to go for this variation. Opponent captures here, I capture here. Okay, opponent doesn't capture. Let's push pawn forward. And then let's go here. And let's go here. I like to play a move like this, but in this position, that is calling for trouble. That is asking for trouble. So let's not ask for trouble that way. Oops, I just blundered. I blundered a pawn. Opponent doesn't capture. But I think in the long run, I'm going to lose that pawn. Let me castle my king here. That would have been me. Were you the 1800 rated player? I wanted to click the accept button, but another challenge just came in and I ended up clicking something else. Thank you for the game. The pleasure is mine. Sacha, the pleasure is mine. Play the theory I play. I wish I knew the theory you play. The minor guy. I wish I knew what you play as theory. I don't know what you play. Guys, I think we have the Greek gift sacrifice here. I think we have the Greek gift sacrifice here. Check. Opponent captures. Check. I think we have the Greek gift sacrifice here. Let's go. Let's see how opponent handles this. Oh, this is not looking pretty. Opponent is getting checkmated, I think, on this square. If opponent captures here, I think this is the next move opponent is likely going to play. Capture here after this check. I see my opponent going here. But then I have this check. An opponent blocks this way. I have this check. An opponent tries to escape this way. I guess, oops, opponent doesn't do any of that. Let's go here. Their opponent, okay. The best move here would have been to play a move like this, just trying to stop my queen from getting to this square. And I would have played a move like this and try to get to the square this way, or maybe a move like this, try to get this to the square this way. But pushing this pawn forward, if you are not going to accept the Greek gift sacrifice, in many cases you want to push this pawn forward to stop the queen. And I think in some cases you bring your king here. It's going to be a very complicated position, but white is still completely winning. Okay, now a move like this is GG's. A move like this is GG's. We are threatening check here and checkmate here. So opponent can't really do nothing about it. A check here looks interesting, but that's an interesting move that does nothing. Vivek, welcome to the channel. You forgot F4. Oh, that's true, that's true. I think F4 is a move, and you play it all the time anytime I'm playing against you. That's something you play all the time. Okay. Guys, you need to watch out for the Greek gift sacrifice. It's a very common tactic that everyone watching this channel should know. Everybody on this channel should know. It's a Greek gift sacrifice. You need to know it. Sometimes you can catch your opponent in it. Okay. That's the best move according to Stockfish, I think. But I think opponent is lost. I believe opponent is lost. A move like this does the job. A move like this does the job. Hey, how are you doing, Justice? I'm doing very well. Welcome to the channel. How about you? How are you doing? Hope you are doing very well. Guys thinking, how do I get out of this mess? The way you get out of this mess is if you are going to play the French defense, you really want to know the Greek gift sacrifice. It's a sacrifice you need to know. I think there are sidelines in French defense that purposely go for some Greek gift sacrifice ideas. So you want to know the Greek gift sacrifice and not fall for it. So TBJ, I want to look on the Greek gift sacrifice and watch a video on it. Just had the worst game I've ever played. 5 blunders, 5 misses, 4 mistakes, 2 missed mates in 1 and 1 on time. That was just absolutely awful. Yes, I think I can agree with you. 5 blunders, 2 missed checkmates in 1, but maybe you were under time pressure. That's why you were missing the checkmates in 1. There's no way for opponent to prolong this game. I think it's just going to be checkmate. Five blunders. Okay, opponent resigns. Opponent resigns. Guys, want to watch? Let's go. What do we have here? We are playing Aaron. I want to play some. The guy is a 1300 rated player. Should we do the Greek? Should we do the what do we call it? England Gambit. Let's play the England Gambit. A very nasty gambit. Oops. What is this? Tournament is not in progress, guys. I guess I need to switch this off. I need to switch this off. Tournament is not in progress. Let's go switching it off. There is no tournament in progress. Okay, opponent strikes that way. That's an interesting move. I'm just going to capture here, and we have the center game on the board. And looks like a move like this comes to mind. A move like this also comes to mind. Oh, I know a move like this is begging for this. Okay. This is some nasty variation of the center game. So let's see how opponent handles this. Next, now this coach game. Let me turn this off. Let me turn this off. If you want to play me, send a challenge. We are not playing in a tournament now. Right, I think we are good now. We are good. Let's go here. This is a classical variation of the Scotch game. Putting my opponent's theory to test. Guys, if someone goes for the England Gambit, if you're a D4 player here, if you're watching, you're a D4 player, the England Gambit is a gambit you just need to know. England Gambit is a gambit you need to know. Okay, so that move coming from 1,000 miles away. Oops. Let's go here. I wanted to play a move like this. Put pressure here, but then I realized, oops, we do not have that move. We don't have the move. A move like this also comes to mind, but that's going to be a free bishop. How long are you going to stream today? I'm going to be streaming for like, I'll be streaming for like 4 hours, 30 minutes. It's going to be like 4 hours, 30 minutes. This looks dangerous for my opponent here. It looks dangerous. Now I'm putting pressure here. And it's not going to be an easy game for my opponent. I think that I'm sure of. I'm sure this is not going to be a very easy game for my opponent. Not going to be an easy game. Let's see how my opponent handles this. I think castling there is GG's. That's what I think. Because we have a move like this. We are threatening checkmate here. We have 3 pieces looking at this square. And should be GG's here. A move like this. Oops. Oh. I sack my queen. What if we go this check? What if we go here? Capture here. And opponent captures here. We capture with a check. King goes here. Come back here with a check. And then we can capture here, I think. Makes sense. Makes sense. I think at the very least I should be escaping with a piece. So I'm looking at capturing here. Just want to be elegant. But while trying to play an elegant move, we want to make sure it's a move that at the end of the day we should come out with something. And it's not straight up a blunder. I'm looking at grabbing here. If opponent captures here, it is GG's. Is it really GG's? I think I can capture here with check. What am I even thinking of capturing with here? Not if opponent captures here, I think I can capture here with check. And then just move my queen to some random square. Can I really move my queen to some random square? I think I have to capture this way. Alright, let's go here. Let's go here. Let's see how opponent handles this. Hi, how are you doing? Juan, I'm doing very well. How about you? Hola, Juan. Welcome to the channel. Let's see how opponent handles this. Talk about a crazy position. Opponent is surprised. Opponent was thinking I'll move the queen. But then I struck with a, maybe not a brilliant move, but I think it's an interesting move to say the least. Opponent now is thinking, should I grab here or not? Capturing here gives me a rook. I should be fine, but I should be careful. I know for sure I should be fine, but I also know I should be very careful. Opponent captures there. I think I can capture here. And capture here with check. Okay, the king is forced here, and then play a move like this. Maybe just trade here. If I play a move like this, oops, opponent grabs here. I think we have to play this move. Opponent might be thinking of trapping my queen. I know that for sure. Although for now, I'm not seeing how you trap my queen. Also, a move like this might be handy. Might come in handy. But, okay, now I think I can just go grab here. Or can't I? I think I can. That's a drawback mistake. The bishop was actually defending this, and by moving here, bishop is no longer defending this. And castling on the next move should not be a bad idea. And it's actually something we are considering. Castle. Okay, so that move coming from 100 miles away. Let's go back here. Okay, I'm up a million material, and it's time for us to start simplifying. Let's simplify. Let's castle the king first. Don't see a reason not to. I'm looking at capturing here. Opponent captures here. We capture here. What if I capture here? Oops. Can't. I really want to go capture here. Opponent captures here. I capture the queen. Opponent goes capture here. Okay, that's exactly what we are going to do. Opponent captures here. I'm trading the queens. When you are winning, you want to simplify. Let's simplify the game. And okay, opponent is saying, bro, there's no way I allow that. There's no way I allow that. All right, let's go here. Now I'm looking at capturing here. And having this defended, that is defended. What if I don't capture there and just push pawn forward? If I capture here, I'm kind of interested in doing that. If I push pawn forward, maybe opponent is looking at this move. Let's see what opponent is up to here. A move like this, I think is a move I like to see. Okay, a move like this, I think that's what my opponent is heading for. Be my guess. Okay. I want to keep this rook locked out. Very good. Because I don't want the rook swinging over here and trying to be a menace. Although the move doesn't really do a lot. But that's a move we might just want to stop. Let's play a move like this. I'm also looking on playing a move like this. A move like this also comes to mind. Oh my goodness. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to my opponent's last move. But I'm still crushing. A move like this I'm interested in playing. A move like that. Let's play a move like this, just making sure everything is defended this way. So let's see how my opponent handles this. I see my opponent playing a move like this. I'm interested in just capturing here, just saying you want to trade here, be my guest. Or what do we do? Maybe we just move away. Should not be bad to just move away. Should also be an okay move. If I mess this up, guys, I'm messing up big time. I'm messing up big time. I am messing up big time. If I move, the opponent has this check, and the opponent might just end up forcing a repetition. So I'm not going to allow that happen. So let's give back material. We are going to have a million pass pawn marching forward, and that should be more than enough. I have 2 pass pawns marching forward. You can just take your queen. I don't think so. Oops. Guess we have to play a move like this. Opponent was looking at landing a check here, landing checkmate here. Oh, this is crazy. Crazy position. Guy is trying his best. Guy is trying his best to win this game. And the guy is actually being very tricky and very resourceful. So we want to pay attention to the board now. We really want to pay attention to what is going on the board. I don't want my opponent landing any check, yeah? I saw that move coming from 1,000 miles away. A move like this comes to mind. Whatever a move like this doesn't really do much. A move like this, I see my opponent capturing, going here. And then we can capture here. Okay, let's go here. I see my opponent pushing pawn forward. I'm looking at playing a move like this. So let's see how my opponent handles this. What am I doing, guys? If I move here, oh, what am I doing? I'm no longer winning, guys. This guy just unlocked a resourceful mode. The guy unlocked being resourceful mode. Getting crushed. I'm getting crushed. I end up getting checkmated, guys. This is crazy. Wow. What did I just play against? Wow. Wow. And it was rated. Oh, I just lost 16 rating points for no reason. Who is this guy? Just lost 16 rating points for no reason. This was clearly a cheater. Oh, let's just take one more game. Please don't send me rated challenge. All right. Let's make sure this game is not rated. $600 rated player is going for the Petrov. Bro, why are you turning into a grandmaster? Don't play the Petrov against me. Are we going to see the 4-night, is it called 4-night game? I think if we see this move, I think it's called the 4-night game. Okay, opponent is, this is now called the Pieg system. The reason I hate playing, the reason I do not accept a rated challenge is because some people are going to turn on stockfish. Although I have nothing to benefit from playing rated games against viewers, because only if I beat a 1-3, if I beat a 1-5, I don't think, if I beat a 1-5, maybe I don't think I may not even get any rating point. But if I lose to a 1-5, I might just lose 16 rating points. So there's really no need, and that's really not a way I want to, that's not a way I want to increase my rating point. But some people are going to turn on stockfish. Guy was losing, turned on stockfish, destroyed me. Let's just forget about that game. Some people are just going to be like that. So what do we really have going on in this game? I feel like sacking here and then going for a check here. But that's the 200 elo in me screaming, sack the knight for no reason. Because sacrificing here does absolutely nothing. If we sack here now, opponent just capture. Opponent is poised for choices, and a check here is just going to be a check. I see my opponent might also be planning to just castle to this part of the board. I see that happening as well. I'm looking on pushing pawn forward. Opponent's push pawn forward. I do not want to capture here. That will be leading to a queen trade. And how do we proceed here? Okay, let's develop a piece. Let's just try to develop a piece. If my opponent castles here, I'm also looking at playing a move like this, just putting pressure on this pawn. Let's see how my opponent handles this. Lag. I don't think I'm lagging anymore. The reason I was lagging was because I analyzed that game. That game was very suspicious. I wanted to look at the game. But when I get a better system, I will analyze almost every game I play. Okay, for a moment I thought my opponent would castle, but since my opponent just played a move, like I thought my opponent is going to castle here and say, bro, I'm bringing the battle to you. But castling here, guys, if you are watching, you do not want to castle into this kind of an open file. It's simply begging for trouble, because your opponent can swing a rook here, swing maybe a queen there, and that's an open fight towards your king, and you have to defend very well. What do we do here? A move like this comes to mind, but I see my opponent playing this move. Also, a move like this comes to mind. What if my opponent captures here? I think we can capture here. So let's go here. What if my opponent goes here? Maybe we just capture here then. Do you play and no increment? Yes. Yes, that's what we are doing here. This is a 10-minute game without increment. Okay, opponent is putting pressure on this pawn, but a check here comes to mind. Check here does nothing. Check there does nothing. I'm also looking at playing a move like this, which for now doesn't seem to do much. A move like this also comes to mind. A move like that doesn't do nothing. I'm also losing this pawn. Let's just play this move. Opponent can go grab this pawn. I think I just move my rook somewhere. Can you play me? Just send a challenge. Just make sure the challenge is unrated. Oops. Bro. Maybe pushing the pawn forward. You always want to ask yourself, okay, I want to move this piece to defend this pawn. You want to ask yourself, is there something else the piece is doing? And I think in this case, yes, the piece was actually doing something else. Piece was actually doing something else, which is defending this pawn. Or maybe opponent is saying I can push this pawn forward. It's going to be crazy if I get my piece trapped that way. It's going to be crazy. Opponent push here. I'm looking at, oh my goodness, I think I got trapped. Oh, I got trapped. I'm getting my piece trapped. Alright, I think I should get my piece trapped. If opponent plays a move like this immediately, oh, my piece is not getting trapped. What am I saying? Opponent doesn't have this move immediately, because if they play that immediately, I just grab the rook. And if opponent goes here, I can go capture here. And I think I'm chilling. Yes, I'm chilling. Yes, I'm just having fun here. I'm just having fun here. So if you try your best, you have a decent chance of beating me. But please don't use stockfish against me. It ruins the fun. It ruins the fun for me, and I'm just trying to have fun with viewers here. Please don't use stockfish against me. I just hope it's kids that are doing those things. If an adult is behaving like that, I just have no words for the adult. Is a kid behaving like that? Okay, maybe. Kids can do stupid things sometimes. Bruh. Opponent is giving me a game here. Oops. Guys giving me a game here. What an opponent. What an opponent. Let's go here. Let's see how my opponent responds to this. Also, a move like this comes to mind, but I'm trying to be cheeky here. I'm trying to encourage my opponent to capture here, so we can land this check here and then pick this up. Pick up the rook on the corner of the board. Not this guy. Not this guy. Let's go here. Okay, opponent can capture here. And after the trade, for a 1600, the guy is doing well. Okay, the guy is refusing to trade. Makes sense, I guess. Let's go grab here. I would wish to play a move like this. I wish to play a move like this, open up an attack on the queen, but the move doesn't work. The move doesn't work. That's because this is not defended. So the moment we play a move like this, opponent just grabs here and say, bro, thank you for the piece. Opponent can go grab here, and I'm tempted to capture here, but when opponent captures here, I guess we need to create a loft for our king before we get hit with a back rank checkmate. Joel, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate. Thanks a lot, Joel. Okay, why did my opponent play that? That's interesting. Okay, I see my opponent playing a move like this. Let's go here. Maybe trying to go for some kind of a double attack. I'm already looking at playing a move like this. That cannot be bad. Let's go here. Oh, I have to watch out. My back rank is too soft. So we really have to watch out here. We have to watch out before we blunder some back rank checkmate. Wish you luck on this game. I think you should wish my opponent luck. My opponent is going to need a lot of luck in this game. Not me. I'm looking at some crazy sacrifice here. But that's just a crazy sacrifice that does absolutely nothing. A check here comes to mind. Also, a move like this comes to mind. Let's land the check here first. I'm looking at playing a move like this, but for now, that's not a move that does a lot for me. It's just hitting the queen. I think opponent can move the queen to some square like this. I've only a square like this, and I can't really capture anything. I feel like sacking here does absolutely nothing. A move like this comes to mind. If I sack here, I do not have an entry point. I have no entry point because I'm looking at a sack here. And if my opponent captures, then I enter this way and maybe try to create something, but there's nothing. So let's go here. Sacking here also does nothing. So what if we go here? Oops, guys. I don't think we can play a move like that, can we? Can we? I'm also looking at a move like this. Asking opponent to capture here, landing a check here. Ask opponent to capture, land a check here. It does nothing. I'm looking on playing a move like this. Hit the queen, ask the queen, where is the queen going? Go here. Problem here is that if my opponent plays a move like after the trade, opponent plays a move like this. Oopsies, I'm getting back rank checkmated. So that's a move we need to watch out for. Oops. Let's go here. A move like this is something I'm considering. Also, just to create a loft for my king. Also, a move like this comes to mind. But with this queen controlling all of these squares, a move like this does not really create a loft for my king. Because this evil queen is actually taking away that square. So a move like this also doesn't work because the bishop is taking away this square. Opponent is playing well. For a 600 rated player, this is quite impressive. This is really impressive. But that's checkmate now. That's checkmate now, bro. After I check like this, that's checkmate. Moving a check like this does the job. You always want to look on your opponent's last move and ask yourself, what is my opponent threatening? And right here, I'm threatening checkmate. This move looks interesting, saying if I capture here, opponent plays a move like this and it's crazy. But I can capture here. If opponent captures here, that's also checkmate. So for now, this move, while it looks like a good move, it doesn't work. And my last move, you cannot ignore my last move. My last move is not a move you can ignore because I'm simply threatening to capture here and it is checkmate. So opponent, you should have played a move like this and just try to stop me from delivering the checkmate. Let's deliver the checkmate this way. Let's play, yes, Ahmed. Ahmed is far back. Send a challenge. Let the challenge come in. Joel, I really appreciate. Once again, I really appreciate. Thank you. All right, let's go with the king's pawn opening. Opponent is going for the Karukan. So what do we expect? We expect a crazy attacking game. Going to be attacking my opponent. I'm going for the Von Henny Gambit. So let's see what my opponent knows about it. Okay, I see some friend requests, guys. Keep the friend requests coming. Let's go for the Von Henny Gambit, their opponent. Okay, you already sent a friend request. That's good. That is good. Let's try here. Opponent captures here. I'm happy to recapture this way. Wait, did my opponent play that move? That's a crazy move. Have I seen that move in the Von Henny Gambit? I don't think I've ever seen this move. I've not seen that move, but wasn't paying attention. Since I've not seen this move, it's one of two things. Either that's just an inaccuracy or a blunder, or maybe a good move. Either it's an inaccuracy or a good move. Okay, opponent captures here. We are going to capture here. A move like this comes to mind. The evil knight is hopping forward here. A move like this. Oops. Okay, opponent is playing some weird stuff here. Opponent is playing this weird. Let's go here. A move like this, we might get hit with. Opponent is playing this weird and kind of accurate as well. Bro, why are you playing accurate? Just send a challenge. I'm taking the request at random. So let's go here. A move like this comes to mind. A move like this, I think I'm okay with as well. I should be playing a move like this and just castling my king, but this pawn is kind of hanging. Maybe a move like this and trying to castle on the king side, on the queen side. But the problem is that this file is open. So castling here might simply be castling into fire. Because opponent can swing a rook here and try to attack my king with the open file. Let's go here. I'm looking at castling on the next move. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is crazy. Have I blundered? Oopsies. Guys, looks like I've blundered again. Ah. It's a crazy game already. How did I do this? I'm just down 3 points of material. Oops. What's the rating for a GM? That's 2500 over the board, not online. What am I doing, guys? I'm in a serious trouble here. I'm in serious trouble here. And I know it. My goodness. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Oh, looks like opponent got too excited, I guess. Or did he? I'm looking at the move here. Opponent has this. Okay, they don't. I thought they have that check. Oh, guys, this is crazy. My king is looking for shelter. Oh, I might be getting checkmated. King is begging for shelter. Bro, give me some chlorine. Give me shelter. That is what my king is saying. Give me shelter, bro. A move like this comes to mind. A move like this comes to mind. Guys, the position is dangerous. Very dangerous, and I know it. And I know it. I'm doing very well now. I'm looking at playing a move like this. Just to have everything. Okay, if I play a move like that, it doesn't work. If I play a move like this, it doesn't work. Okay, now I'm looking at a move like this. Do I just give back material? Yeah, even if I want to give back material, how? Oh, this is crazy. This is a crazy position. Ah. Oh my goodness me. I would like to give back material. I really wish I can give back material. Hey, Justice, what are the areas I need to improve as a 600? Improve your tactics. Whenever your opponent plays a move, try to figure out why the move is not too good. And you should be good at spotting one move threat at that level, because many of your opponents are not going to think very deep. They are just going to play some one move threats. Ouch, guys. Position is so difficult. This is a difficult position to be playing. I wish opponent would just simplify. Bro, please simplify. Just simplify, trade everything. Trade everything for me. Guys, simplified. Guys, look at my king. Oh, in the history of unsafe king. In the history of unsafe kings. Ah. Look at my king. I know I'm up material, but how are we winning here? How are we winning this? A move like this looks interesting. That's an interesting blunder. A move like this, that's also an interesting blunder. A move like this just loses my rook. A move like this, opponent is going to land a check here. Guys, my king. I don't like what I'm seeing on the board, but doesn't look like I have a lot I can do about it. A move like this I would like to play, but not a move we have. Let's go here. Wow. This might end up in a draw, guys. This might end up in a draw. Wow, wow, wow. I think opponent messed this up. Oh, bro. You can't be trading. Bro, you can't be trading. Why did you trade? Oh, that was a mistake from you, the 1500 rated player. That was a mistake from you. You have no business simplifying that position. You're attacking me. Just keep the attack. Julia, I'm doing very well. How about you? Yes, at 600, just take yes, just take all the free stuff your opponent is offering you. You cannot be giving me pieces like that. Cannot afford to. Bro, whenever you're attacking, do or not simplify. Whenever you're attacking, do not simplify. Oh, you should be trying to get a draw here. That's a check, and I'm already looking at accepting your draw offer. But I'm not seeing a better move for myself. But a bishop here is going to beat this. There's no way the bishop is not beating it. There is no way the bishop is not beating it. Opponent might play a move like this, and I'm just going to hold on to my piece like this. I have no business not holding on to my piece. Opponent plays a move like this. I'm looking at, okay, if opponent goes here, let's say we go here, opponent is coming here, then we go here. So let's go here. Let's see how opponent respond here. Maybe, okay, move like this also does the job, but be my guess. No, that's not what I should have played. What am I doing? I should have just left that piece there. What am I doing? Maybe going here. Okay, not going there. We can't afford to lose that. I messed this up, and I know it. I know I messed this up. Had all the chance of winning there, but I did not take advantage. And I cannot lose this pawn. If I lose this pawn, oh, guys, beating myself up here already. I messed this up big time. Oh, and it comes with a check. Oh. Hope it is not rated again. Okay. Let's resign. Let's resign this. Shouldn't we just resign this? I think we should just resign this. Yes, you can send a challenge. Just send a challenge. The drive, that was a nice game. Played very well. The drive guy. The drive played very well. The drive is thinking. Drive is thinking. How do I fix this trouble? Oh, bro. The bro is going to have 2 queens on the board. I'm looking for... Guys, I'm looking for checkmate. But I'm not seeing. I'm definitely looking for checkmates. I'm not seeing it. Guys, making the game unnecessarily complicated. I wanted to resign earlier, but let's see. The guys making the guys. Oh, Thought I will have some check. Oops, I have this check. And I'm picking up the new queen. Guys, I'm the one winning now. Guy, watch out. Your end game. You're messing stuff up in the end game. One, simplifying where you simplified. Not something you want to do. I don't think I should win this one. I think opponent has a million checks on the board. And I should not win. That's what I think. Opponent has a million checks on the board. And how am I winning? Oops, I almost stepped into this smiles. That's a bomb waiting for me to step on it. If I step on it, that's a check and opponent captures here. Okay, so a draw here. I guess we can say, bro, you actually played some chess. Have the draw. Let's go here. Trying to flag the guy. Can we? That's a check. I'm trying to flag the guy, although I'm the one that is running low on time. I might start pushing this pawn forward. It might be something I want to see here. That might be a move I want to see on the board. Opponent has a million checks. My king is just my king doesn't have a shelter. Opponent has a million checks. Guy has a million checks. Did I just mess this up? If I go here, it's GG's, guys. If I go here, oh sh! Oh, this was a bad game. Let's resign. That's some 200 elo game from both sides, not just only me. Although my opponent was playing like a 200 elo, I was playing like a 200 elo. Just hanging pieces left, right, center. Have I played this guy? Please, if I've played you, there's no need playing you again. Please, if I've played you, don't send a challenge again. Let's resign this. Please, if I've played you, don't send me a challenge again. Let's play someone else. If I've played you, let's play someone else. Is he actually a 2240? No, bro. The guy is a cheater. The guy is a cheater. There's no way the guy is a 2240. Nick Vincent, welcome to the channel. There is no way the guy is a 2240. I'm not a real 2240. Please, if I've played you, don't send me a challenge again. Let's give the other players a chance. Let's make sure it is unrated. We have the exchange French. And opponent is striking in the center of the board. Let's go here. What am I saying? That's the advanced French. I meant to say the advanced French. Okay, I see some friend requests. Keep the friend requests coming. And guys, we are going to break this pin this way. And guys, you know, this is usually a very common mistake in the French defense. But not this guy. The guy is not making that mistake. Not this guy. But I think we can capture here. Let's see how my opponent responds to this. If opponent responds that way, we can capture here. Except this time around, we are not winning this piece because it is defended. But we are just grabbing a pawn. That's a free pawn. Give me the free pawn. Yes, yes. Train your puzzles. Train your puzzles. You can select a puzzle team. I know he was asking me. I'm just being is this sarcastic or what's the word? I know he was asking if I'm a real 2200. The guy, you know, some people can be something else. If I'm not a real 2240, how did I get there? So that's why I'm telling the guy that I was cheating. Let the guy just believe something that will make him happy. If he believes I'm not a real 2200, if that makes him happy, let him be my guest. Okay, we have to be careful here, guys. We have to be careful here because that's a nasty pin. That's a nasty pin. So I'm looking on just playing a move like this. I'm also looking at just playing a move like this. But I see my opponent playing a move like this. So let's say we go here now. Opponent can just capture here. That is crazy, guys. That is crazy. All right. I think we are just going here. Maybe I should just capture here and try to play a move like this. Looks like okay, I feel like castling. Opponent is saying I'm going to hit you with this move, but yes, we should be castling here. Let's castle. A move like this, that's not something I'm scared of. Bring it on. If you want to play that, let it come in. Play the move. Okay, I see my opponent sacrificing here. I see that happening. I see that happening. Okay, let's say we play a move like this. Opponent captures here. I capture here. Opponent sacks here. I can capture here. And opponent plays a move like this. I can capture here. Okay, so let's see this. I really see my opponent sacrificing material. I see my opponent saying, I've watched a trap somewhere on YouTube and I'm going to sacrifice material. Am I going to grab it? In as much as I feel like that's a bad move, we need to take the move seriously and actually look at it. Is that a good move or a beautiful blunder? And if it is a blunder, what is going to be our follow-up before we just end up giving up the game? Before we end up losing very quickly. I'm stuck at 300. Can you, after this game, tell me my mistakes? Yes, your mistakes is that you are not capturing hanging pieces, and you are also hanging pieces everywhere. Also, learn your basic checkmate. Learn your basic checkmate. Very important. Learn your basic checkmate. At that level, there will be a lot of stalemate on the board. A lot of stalemate. So learn your basic checkmate. Know the rook's checkmate. Rook, double rook checkmate. The rook and queen. The queen. Yes, it's probably going to be a beautiful blunder if my opponent allows it. The queen checkmate. You really need to know your basic checkmate. And then try to not hang pieces. Okay, the guy is saying, bruh, not today. Guy is saying not today, not today, not today. I feel like playing a move like this. I also feel like just going here, but that's just going to be a beautiful blunder because I'm just giving up material. A move like this is already putting pressure here. What if we go here? What if we go here? What if we go here? I see my opponent capturing here. Okay, I think I can capture here and be fine. Oops, I can't. I can't. What if we go here? That's losing this piece. So if I go capture here, I think I want to go capture here. And then what? And then what? Okay, we can't go and capture here. What's wrong with my calculation today? What's wrong with my calculation today? Capturing here, that's out of it. Opponent just captures here. This is under attack and this is under attack. A move like this comes to mind. A move like this comes to mind. Okay, what if we capture here and then go here? Opponent just captures here. That's a free piece. So we can't afford to play a move like that. Moving this, I would like to, but we can't move that. What if we go here? Okay, I think I prefer to go here. The problem with going here is that after my opponent trade here, the opponent can land a knight here. So you can see going here, but I think this would be a better move. Yes. And now I have threat of just landing a check here and just capturing this evil piece. Uh-oh. So let's see how my opponent handles this. Capture here. I'm just going to go back here. Okay, I'm up a pawn. Wanted to say, how come I'm not up material? You can see sometimes you're just not going to checkmate in 5 moves. Sometimes you just grind. You just grind slowly for the win. Move like this. This my queen now is not a very nice queen. That's not a very nice queen. What is the queen doing here? So now we have to move the queen again. But I'm looking at playing a move like this. Maybe playing a move like this or just bringing this over. So let's see. Let's see how my opponent handles this. A check here looks interesting, but maybe a check, maybe an interesting move I do not want to play. Capturing here doubles up my opponent's pawn. And probably a move I'm looking at, but for now I'm not going to play it. Let's keep it this way. That was an interesting move. I would never think of that. Yes. Through the process of elimination, you would think of it. That's because you realize that there's something wrong. There's something wrong with this move, which is opponent can capture here. And after you can't capture the queen. This will be hanging. And after the trade, when you capture here, opponent can land a move like this. And they are just going to gain a lot of tempo on you because you have your queen here. But then you start thinking, is there another square I can put the queen to achieve exactly the same goal? And yes, this move achieved the same goal. And it takes away this evil move, this evil tempo gaining move. So if you try hard, you're going to see those moves. A move like this comes to mind, and a move like that, I think I'm going to play. I'm trying to get myself to win another pawn here. I'm also looking on playing a move like this, trying to gain a tempo on the evil queen. I won't be surprised if my opponent hits me with this move. And that's an interesting move. A move like this I would like to play. Doesn't seem like we have that move. So if my opponent hits me with this move, how do we respond to this? A move like this, but it's not like I'm too scared of my opponent capturing here. Okay, that's a pawn. I think being up 2 pawns should not be bad. Or is it? Nah, should not be bad. But when your opponent offers you a piece, you want to watch out again and ask yourself, is that really a piece? Is that really a pawn? The guy is being tricky. If I capture here, I think my opponent has this move, and that's a nasty fork. But I'm looking on playing a move like this already. Pin the piece, pin the pawn. And if, oh, but then my opponent can capture here. Oops. Okay. That's why whenever your opponent offers you anything, you need to be careful. You need to be very careful. Okay, what if we go here now? Simply saying there, evil queen, step away. This pawn I would like to grab, but that's a pawn that comes with a lot of trouble. That's not a pawn we can capture. That's not a pawn we can capture. Guys, this is a very common mistake at the beginner level. Where opponent just try to attack something, but in the process just end up giving up a lot of material. In this position now, opponent is playing a move like this, just trying to hit my knight, saying there evil knight, move away very quickly. But there's an issue with that move. The problem is that that pawn was defending this knight. And by playing a move like this, now I can capture here. And opponent might say, okay, if you capture here, I capture your knight. But no, it doesn't work that way because the rook is under attack and you cannot capture the rook. Okay, so let's say I capture here and then my opponent plays a move like this. I think I can play a move like this. And I should be chilling. I should just be chilling. So let's go here. Yes, it's a free knight. Yes, it is a free knight. And the opponent is just giving me the free knight. Opponent is saying, bro, have my free knight. Take the knight. Take the knight. So this is the kind of mistakes that end games at this level, which is why you really want to be sharp tactically. Many opponents are going to make this kind of mistakes, and very good you spot this. And maybe opponent actually calculated this, but instead of moving our piece, we can even move here. What am I even saying? We can move there. But I'm really tempted to play a move like this. Okay, I think I'm going to capture here instead. Why am I capturing with the queen instead of capturing with the knight? The reason I'm capturing with the queen is because when you're up material, you want to be trading. If I go capture here, opponent captures here, I say give me the evil queen. And if opponent captures here, oops, have I gotten myself trapped? Not really, almost. Almost. I was looking at this move. Okay, the move doesn't trap me. The move does not trap me. So I'm asking my opponent, give me a trade. Opponent is likely going to decline the trade. And if opponent declines the trade, where are they going? Where are they going? The guy is a beginner. The guy might just end up accepting the trade. I do not mind. Opponent save the queen somehow. Put the queen on some random square. think I can just go back here and I'm chilling. Also, a move like this comes to mind. Instead of going back, maybe I just play. Okay, no, I can't play a move. Okay, yes, I can. For a moment, I thought I can't. I can play a move like that. Landing my knight here is also something that comes to mind. The knight just it becomes a full-time menace on that square. Told you guys. The guy is going to trade. Let's go here. I was looking at this move, but that is defended this way, so we don't have it. And we also don't have this move. I'm looking at going here next. Where's the evil knight going? For now, I'm not too sure. Let's go here. Maybe opening lands the knight here. I have no issues with that. I'm just coming here and just looking at a pawn here. A move like this comes to my opponent's mind. I think I have a move like this and I should be chilling. Okay, opponent plays that move. Let's go here. Let's go attack this pawn. A move like this, I won't be surprised to see, but that's not a move I'm scared of. Play that move if you will. Okay, now I'm looking at a move like this. I'm looking at a move like this, hitting this rook. I see my opponent moving the rook somewhere, and when I capture here, I see my opponent trying to bully this piece away, and it works, guys. It works. It works. It works. Okay, so let's go here instead. Let's go attack this pawn. You always want to look on your opponent's move, and sometimes just try to look at several of your opponent's move. That's how you avoid a lot of blunders. Not only your move, because if you look at this move, it actually makes sense. Opponent moves here. If we stop calculating, we just capture here, and all of a sudden, opponent strikes with this move. We have a bishop hanging here, have a knight hanging here, and if we move the knight, that's removing a defender of this square. And opponent plays that move. Oops. Let's go land this check. I have no issues going for that check. The guy is the guy actually saw the tactic. I was threatening to just go here. And I was also looking at capturing here. So let's go here. I think I like what I'm seeing on the board. Also, a move like this is dangerous. I think that's a move I should have played. Yes, that's a move I should have played. Let's go here. I'm looking at a move like this. Maybe we should have just attacked this. Just try to play force a move and force the knight away. Okay, opponent played this very well, but opponent is going to lose on time. Also, on the board, position is already completely lost from our opponent. All right, let the challenge keeps coming in. Let the challenge keep coming in. Last time I played this guy, I was so scared because the account was new, but let's go. We have, I think this is called the knight variation of the French defense, but it's going to immediately turn into the exchange variation from the looks of things. Oops, looks like this would be my last game before I hop into the chess.com tournament. Oh, yes, the chess.com tournament is starting very soon. How do I end this game very quickly? I see a friend request. You can keep the friend request coming. I'm also looking at okay, let's go here. Like this pin. What's this move? Why did my opponent play this move? What's that move? Bro, you don't want to stay in front of your pawn that way. You usually want to push this pawn forward, sometimes 2 square forward. So that move doesn't really make a lot of sense. Nick, after the tournament, if you are still here, I'll give you a game. If you are still here, or maybe you can hop in about 2 hours time, and I'll give you a game. Let's go here. And this bishop is dead. That's a dead bishop. Dead bishop. Let's go here. See my opponent playing a move like this. Okay, not this guy. Okay, let's stop the evil knight from landing here. That's not the square I want to see the knight landing. The evil knight. Go away. Okay, opponent plays that move. I'm looking on just playing a move like this. I think I have an issue with that move. Oops. What am I doing? What did I do there? Okay, guess I'm gaining a tempo. Maybe not bad. I thought the pawn was defended. I'm just trying to end this game very quickly. Okay, you have appointment in 2 hours, so probably not. Okay. All right, Nick. Maybe another day. Maybe another day. I think it's been a while since I play against you. Okay, now we have a move like this. Oops. Setting up a nasty battery here. And coming in here again. Trying to end this one quickly. Well, let's see how opponent handles this. That I wasn't expecting, bro. Why did you play that? How do I even pronounce this? Shacked. Let me tell you several reasons why this move is bad. For one, you're just on developing a piece. For one, you are just on developing a piece. You don't want to be playing a move like this. For two, or secondly, you're actually not paying attention to my idea. You want to pay attention to your opponent's idea and try to see if your opponent have a legitimate threat. Then you deal with the threat. If your opponent is going for a faulty plan, maybe you can allow them make a mistake if they want to make a mistake. But by going here now, it's just inviting a sacrifice here. It's just inviting a sacrifice here. And it feels like you can capture here and get away, but I'm not thinking so. I do not think so. After I check, a move like this also comes to mind, just trying to open up an attack on my queen. But a check here just leads to checkmate. So that's also not a move that can be played. Yes, yes, yes. Nick, the odds are on my side. The odds are on my side. I have to win you anytime we are playing. Okay, I'm looking at, I just captured a piece. I think we can capture here and then capture here. That cannot be bad. If opponent captures back, I'm up a piece. And I have no issues. Up a piece, I have no issues. Maybe a move like this also comes to mind, but let's see. If opponent plays a move like this, that's a pawn. Give me the evil pawn. If opponent plays a move like this, I'm also looking at playing a move like this, trying to sack here. Now the sacrifice doesn't seem to do much. I wish I still have a light square bishop. I really wish I still have a light square bishop. Sacking the rook here comes to mind. That's a move that does nothing. Move does absolutely nothing. So let's not go for that. Let's see. I really wish to sack here, but plenty spoil for choices. If this was defended by only this pawn, a sacrifice here would have been very amazing. But it's also defended by the rook. So if I sack here, opponent can capture the rook and opponent is chilling. Okay, a move like this now comes to mind, and just hopping my knight anywhere I want. This should be GG's in a matter of few moves. Let's go here. Oops, is that a pawn? All right, let's go here. Opponent is eyeing this. I wish I can play a move like this to keep it defended. Oops, why did opponent play that, bro? I guess I guess the guy forgot about this. Ah, that's not good. That's not good. Tournament is starting in about a minute. Okay, I see a friend request from the 1LPCC. So let's see how my opponent handles this. I see my opponent playing a move like this. Okay, opponent resigns. All right, let's hop into the tournament. Tournament is starting in 17 seconds. Let's turn this off. Guys, I can no longer take challenge now. Playing this guy. Let's go here. Trying to trick the trickster. This guy is a national master. Guy should know some things about chess. The guy is a national master for a reason. So the guy knows some things about chess. I'm looking at castling long and bringing chaos to my opponent's king side. Bring chaos. That's my plan. Bring chaos. But we also need to watch out for our opponent's plan, which is not something I think I'm doing very well here. The guy's playing too fast. Don't play too fast, bro. Why are you doing that? I see my opponent playing a move like this. I'm just going back. Maybe a move like this. Alright, let's go here. If opponent captures here, be my guess. If opponent push pawn forward, opponent just succeeded in locking up the king side, and I think that only favors me. I think that right there only favors me. The guy push pawn forward, everything is locked up. But I guess I might lose this pawn. Stone might. I think I'm losing the pawn. I think that's a pawn I will lose. And then a move like this is a very expensive move. Wow, guys. Okay, move like this. Maybe I'm not too scared of. Opening push pawn forward doesn't really do much. Let's see. I'm looking at trying to create my own counter play here. A capture here and I go here. Opponent lands a check here. Oh, guys, did I just mess that up? Ouch. Why did I even join my opponent in playing this fast? That's crazy, guys. If I go capture here, opponent has a check here. Opponent has a check here. And after I move like this, opponent can capture, we check. Oh, I wasn't thinking. Just like my opponent, I wasn't thinking. Just like my opponent, I just was not thinking. Now I'm down 2 pawns. That is crazy. Oops. Whoosh. Oh, this is crazy and sad at the same time. This is under attack and this is under attack. How am I surviving the position is a question. Let's say we go here, which is a crazy move to play. If we go here, opponent has this capture. What if we go here? Do I want to trade queens here? I may not want to trade queens. Let's say we go here. Opponent captures here. Check, we go here. Crazy position, guys. It is a crazy position. It is a crazy position. If I go here, opponent has this check. Let's go here. I'm looking at capturing here. Or maybe, okay, opponent doesn't have that. I'm also looking at doubling up here. What did opponent play? Hmm. If I go capture here, opponent has his check. If I go capture here, opponent can capture here, and they. If I go capture here, what should I worry about? If opponent lands a check here, I think I can capture here. And opponent captures here with check. If opponent lands a check there, if I do not respond, I'm getting checkmated. Can go capture here at the end of the line. Doesn't really work. A check here comes to mind. Guys, position is lost. Position is lost. A check here. I feel like just capturing here. Because why not? I'm going to be losing. Oh, Knight is picking up my pawn, guy. My queen, guys. It's crazy. Oh, the guy is so strong. That's GG's. That's GG's. That's GG's. Sorry for 2 accounts. It's okay. Let's resign. It's a race for checkmate, but my king is just too unsafe. My king is just not safe. I underestimated one of my at this level. Chess is very brutal. I just underestimated this move, and I think this was just the blunder here. This was the blunder here. This is a move I underestimated. The move comes with the idea of just opening up here. So maybe capturing here would have been a way to go. Capturing. Let's get another game rolling. Okay, playing a 300 rated player. Let's see how my opponent responds to this. Guy is very strong. I don't know how the guy is rated 2100. Probably the guy doesn't play. The guy just doesn't play. The guy doesn't play rapid chess. Doesn't play rapid chess a lot. I've played a lot of games with him and I lose. I've lost a lot of games. I see a move like this and we just go here and opponent seems to be playing this very well. So let's go here, harass this piece again. So we are moving our queen several times. So also is our opponent. Opponent is moving their knight several times. Okay, that's bad move. Because we have a move like this, immediately removing the defender of this knight. Opponent goes capture here, we check, we just come back here and we are chilling. Opponent doesn't move, we are just going to capture here, we have no issues. Opponent moves there, also going to capture here, have absolutely no issues. Yes, I plan to play over the board. And when you are up material, you want to be trading. Capturing here comes to mind. I really want to just trade the queens, but I think I should be able to checkmate this guy. Maybe I should not trade the queens. Or maybe I should trade the queens. Opponent has moves like this with ideas of landing a check here and just picking up my queen. So we need to watch out for all of those moves. I plan to play last month. Was it last month? I think yes, last month. I tried to participate in one over the board tournament and it was actually FIDE rated. It was in the same state that I'm living in. But something came up and I just could not play in the tournament again. Let's go here. Okay, I see my opponent castling the other way. Makes sense. I see my opponent castling here. This guy. If we go here, opponent is being very tricky here. A check here is not something we can allow, which is why it's very important to look on your opponent's last move. If I play a move like this, opponent has this move, and then we have a check here, probably a move like this. Let's go here. I see my opponent playing a move like this, but after that, I have a check here and I can play a move like this. It's a crazy combination, guys. Crazy combination. Opponent is looking at going there for checkmate. Let's go here. If opponent captures here, I capture here. And I'm looking at playing a move like this and just castling my king. Stay away from the chaos here. I guess maybe there's a federation in Canada. Maybe there's some chess federation. Like in US, I think it's USCF. This 300 rated player is playing too well. I think I agree with you. The guy is trying, but I would not say playing too well, especially after a move like this. Especially after a move like that, I guess I will not say playing too well now. Okay, opponent has a check here, but then I have a move like this. Also, I can just get away with playing a move like this. I think that's my opponent's plan. Check here, pick this up, but after I check here, I can even come here. All right, so let me castle here. Oh, I can't castle there. That is begging for trouble. Let's go here. Let's just put pressure on this piece. A move like this is what I'm looking at next. All right, let's go grab the queen. That's a free piece, and I guess that was just me playing too fast. That was a free piece. Let's try to win this game very quickly. This is an arena. Let's try to score as many points as we can. Oh my goodness, looks like I'm lagging. Looks like I'm lagging, guys. I'm lagging. What is this? That's not a move we should be playing, I guess. Let's see. Hope this stream is still on. I was lagging massively. What is this? Oops, I'm setting up checkmate here. This is also under attack, but opponent can just go back. Okay, that's checkmate. That's my first win, and someone already has 17 points. That's crazy. Okay, let's go grab here. Let's go here. All right, let's do this. Stay away from all kinds of chaos here. Move like this. Okay, let's hit this. If opponent captures here, we can capture here. So let's see how opponent responds to this. Let's go here. I see my opponent pushing pawn forward. Maybe I just push pawn forward as well. Oops, I like this pin, but for now, not looking like a pin that does a lot. Let's go here. I want to trade this bishop. Maybe not. Probably not at the moment. Let's go here. A move like this comes to mind, but the move allows this. Allows that. But let's go. I'm looking at playing a move like this. Let's go here. I think at the very least I can just capture here. But for now, I can play a move like this and get away just recapturing this way and have no issues. I want to stay away from this nasty pin and also connect my rooks. I'm also looking at just swinging one of these rooks over. Okay, oops, I wanted to say that's a free piece. Not really. Let's go here, but put pressure here. I think we should, okay, for a moment I wanted to say should be picking up a pawn here, but I think we are picking up a pawn here. So we are winning a pawn. 17 points in 15 minutes. How? Water skin, but I guess opponent just got paired with some low rated players. Okay, we can go grab here. Opponent captures here, that's a queen. Taking advantage of the pin, you always want to watch out. The first move that comes to mind in this kind of position, not only beginners, is to move the knight, but you want to resist that urge sometime and ask yourself, what else do I have? Some cases you have something nice. All right, let's go here. Putting pressure here. Putting pressure here. So you just have to watch out. Capturing here opens up an attack here, but guys, we need to watch out for our back rank. So that's not really a move we have. Looks like a move we have, but at the end of the day, opponent can capture. And if opponent plays that move, a move like this comes to mind. Capturing here also comes to mind. What if I go here? Capturing here comes to mind. What if we go capture here? If I go capture here, let's go here. I think I'm up material, and I do not really mind trading. I don't mind trading here. Let's go here. But my pawn structure is not too good. So is my opponent's. So is my opponent's pawn structure. Pawn structure is not too good. Opponent might be looking at playing a move like this, but that's just going to lead to this fork. Opponent is looking at playing a move like this and winning this pawn. That's not a pawn I want to lose. So let's defend our pawn. I'm looking at playing a move like this. Also, pushing pawn forward comes to mind. Let's go here. Maybe I should have pushed the pawn forward, but let's not. We are not in a haste. Let's try to bring our king into the game. I'm looking at trading here and then going here. Also, this knight, I would like to trap the knight. I think at the end of the game, the knight has this square. Ah, yes, the knight has this square. Let's see how opponent handles this. A move like this is a very interesting move. And after a move like this, okay. Guys, is the stream still live? I do not even know. Is the stream still live? Okay, the stream is still live. Stream is still live. Oh my goodness. Like to easily win this one, but maybe this is not a game we are easily winning here. Also, opponent has moves like this. Opponent wants to put pressure on this pawn and just win the pawn. A move like this comes to mind. A move like this. Guys, opponent is playing this well, very well. My knight here is not doing very well. We need to try to swing the knight into the game. We need to swing the knight into the game. A move like this, trying to trade, should not be too bad. Look at this. Let's say I play a move like this. Opponent trades, trade. Okay, I think I should be faster. Or am I? Opponent is queening, I'm queening. Opponent is queening and I'm queening, but how did I end up messing this up? It's really worth asking. It's worth asking. How did you mess this up? I got distracted when the system lagged badly. I just got distracted. I have no business drawing this game. But yes, I'm the one losing here. Opponent can grab this pawn and grab that pawn. So that's one thing. Position is a mess. I'm looking at annoying my opponent with checks. Let's just accept the draw. Let's accept the draw. I know my opponent is going to try to push for a win. suspect so. Suspect so. I want to annoy my opponent with checks. I don't think this is an easy game to win. I'm hoping my opponent blunders this queen. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's resign. Oh, what is this? What is this? The game was a draw. I was playing some hope chess there. Opponent is of going for the Danish gambit. That is the Danish gambit. Let's see what opponent knows about it. 300 rated player going for the Danish gambit. Problem is you might not be playing a 300 rated player. I got distracted. My laptop was just laptop was messing with the stream and I just got distracted. I'm simply saying you want to trade, you want to sack here, be my guess. So opponent has to decide where they moving this bishop. Opponent plays that move. Oops. That's not the move I really desire. So I think now we can capture here. Which is why when you want to hit your opponent with a forcing move, always make sure your opponent doesn't have a forcing move of their own. I have this move, but the problem is opponent has this move as well. So it's just going to be forcing moves all over the board. Opponent has this move. In between move, we can call it that. Opponent has that move. So after him, oh, I have to be careful. That was after a move like this, I'm looking at playing a move like this, but opponent plays a move like this, just keeps gaining tempo on me. So which is not something I really appreciate here. A move like this, we are just going to trade here and then grab this piece. That was a bad move. You always want in that kind of situation, you want to watch out and see if you have a forcing move of your own. Where can you play in the tournament? Go to chess.com community club. That's where you play in the tournament. Chess.com community club. I have just 2 points. I'm losing to 1400. No, I'm not having a good tournament today. I am not having a good tournament today. Go away, evil piece. Dear evil piece, move away. I'm looking at landing the knight here, although for now I'm not seeing what I gain with that move. So instead, I'm also looking at a move like this. Okay, that's a pawn. Give me the evil pawn. What is bro doing? Let's land a check here. And then we swing this rook over. I'm looking at a check here and some check here. Just that we don't have this check. But a check here we have. And I'm setting this up. I see my opponent trying to move away like this, but I have this check. The king is forced back here. And how is this not even leading to checkmate? How is this not leading to checkmate? Okay, opponent doesn't even do any of that. I think I should play a move like this first. Or maybe we just ignore, go capture here. Okay, now this is checkmate. Now that is checkmate. Let's go. Oops. This guy cheating. The guy has a lot of points. That's what I'm asking. How's the guy leading the tournament? The guy is leading the tournament. After 30 minutes, I just have like 4 points. Yes, playing 300. Let's go here. That's a trap. I see my opponent playing a move like this, and then after this move, opponent has to find this move. Okay, a move like this also comes to mind. Okay, that's surprising. Let's go here. A move like this, I'm just going to capture here. I'm looking at playing a move like this, probably going here next. Maybe I should start with this move. This move comes to mind. Yes, I think I should have even started with that move. What if we go capture here? Alright, let's play a move like this. I think it's important with castle here. Also, a move like this comes to mind. A move like this comes to mind. That's a crazy move. Trying to go for this. Okay, opponent is going for this. Go for it this way. We need to make sure this is defended because a check here just wins this piece. Okay, guys playing fast. Grabbing here comes to mind. For a move like this, I'm very interested in. If opponent goes here, we have to go back here. Guy is playing some chess. And the guy is playing fast. Guy is playing some chess and playing it fast. Oops. I think we should castle here. Oh, that's a bad move. That's a bad move. Oh. Opponent has all these moves. Opponent doesn't go for it. Opponent even goes for that. And that's also very okay. That's also a very okay move. See my opponent playing a move like this. It's crazy, but I'm looking at playing a move like this. But let's see. But then I can get fucked. Yes, I can just get fucked. Oops. I can get fucked. My king side is getting destroyed completely. King side is getting destroyed. This 1-3, the guy is the one leading the tournament. Let me quickly check. If it's something I'll just abandon. So we can quickly abandon and move on to a different game. Guess whether I abandon it or not, getting destroyed. Oh, there's a check here and checkmate here. There is a check there and checkmate. Let's resign. Why am I getting paired with these guys? Okay. What am I getting with this kind of players? Yeah, the guy is just having the game of his life. And I'm playing really badly today. I'm having a terrible tournament. Seriously, having a terrible tournament. So let's see how my opponent handles this. I see my opponent already planning to capture here. Okay, guy doesn't. Let me castle now. I'm up a pawn, but opponent is chilling. I'm up a pawn, but opponent is chilling. Move like this also comes to mind. Looks like what I'll finally play. Opponent has a very active position here. Right, let's trade here. So I'm up a pawn and I have a double pawn. So opponent might be saying, okay, you're up a pawn, but that's a weak pawn. Let's go here, hit the evil piece. I'm also looking at swinging one of my rooks here. But if I swing this rook over here, which is exactly what I want to do, let's swing this rook over here. Maybe opponent captures here. I'm looking at going for this pawn. Also, a move like this comes to mind. Okay, let's go grab here. Opponent has to be careful. A move like this traps this bishop. A move like that trap the bishop. A move like this looks very good. But then I have a move like this and it is GG's. Because one of the pieces is dropping. A move like this, I'm just going to remove this evil piece. A move like this, okay. And I finally decided probably not worth it. Okay, let's put this piece here. A check here comes to mind. I won't be surprised if my opponent offers a trade here. Maybe I should just go control this file. Not really. Even if I'm controlling it, opponent can play a move like this. Okay, let's go here. Oh, bro. This is a very common mistake at the beginner level. Before you move a piece, you want to ask yourself, what is a piece doing? And that piece was actually defending this rook. And now I can just capture here. And it is GG's now. It is GG's now. Okay, opponent is now resigning. Go away. If opponent trades here, be my guess. Let's say check here. I play a move like this is under attack and everything is under attack and I'm just going to make a queen at the end of the day. This is trapped now. Okay, it's trapped but defended. It's trapped or defended, but I'm just going to keep moving and just make a queen. Opponent resigns. Let's see. Let's grab here. Let's see how opponent responds here. Go away, evil queen. Guys, if you are watching this stream and you're yet to smash the like button already, do that. Do that already. Smash the like button. I have to keep this defended. Oops, opponent just blundered the queen. You can see the speed with which my opponent played that move. Beginner mistake. If your opponent gives you something like a checkmate, you want to pause. You don't want to be in a haste. You want to pause, make sure it's actually a checkmate. Although the guy is a 400 rated player, so let's go harass this piece. A move like this looks like a fork, and I'm just going to capture here. Okay, opponent doesn't see this piece hanging, which is why if you're a 400 rated player here, 300 rated player here, you ask me, watch out for one move threats. Many times your opponent are just not going to see it. Opponent are just not going to see it. One move threat. Opponent might end up just capturing here, trying to go for this fork and forgetting about my queen. Very common beginner mistakes. Ah, Patel. I guess I'm already used to that now. Yes, I'm already used to that. I've never played a move like this, guys. I'm already looking at playing a move like this. I already messed up. I messed up. This knight is lost. The knight is lost. The knight is lost. But opponent strike with that move, and I think that move allows me to play a move like this. But opponent still has this move. Okay, if opponent plays that, I think we can go back. Opponent still has this move, and if I move this, then they push pawn forward, and this is pinned. Let's start chess. Let's go here. Trying to break the pin, but looks like we have not breaking any pin here. Patel, you just have to let it go. You just need 2 wins and you get 16 points. I played someone here. The guy could not even win me when I had no advantage. The guy could not win. But when I was completely winning, the guy became Magnus Carlsen. The guy became Magnus Carlsen, and I just got destroyed. Guy became Magnus, and I got destroyed. And the guy thought I would not even know he was cheating. It's funny, guys. Someone blatantly cheated, and sometimes they just believe in their little mind, in their little brain, that you're not going to know they cheated against you. Just believe that. And it was also a rated game. It was also a rated game. So I ended up losing 16 rating points. Opponent has to be careful. This is a threat. Oh, for a moment I thought I had 2 knights looking at this square. So there's really nothing there. There's nothing there. For a moment I thought I had something there. Yes, the guy became Magnus Carlsen. I'm telling you, the guy was down like 3 points of material or 5 points. The guy all the games were coming with insane threats. I knew I was playing fish. I knew I was playing stockfish, but I just thought I would just manage to simplify, but I just could not simplify. I could not simplify the position, and I ended up losing. And it was a rated game, so I ended up losing 16 rating points. I think that's checkmate. Okay, so we have 9 points, and I'm playing this NM again. I'm playing this NM again. Let's go into the Scotch Gambit. The guy knows the Scotch Gambit. Let's go into some other Gambit. Let's go into the Korean Gambit. The guy also knows the Gambit. Problem captures here. I'm going to capture here. Keep this pawn defended. I'm looking at playing a move like this. and then a move like this. Okay, I see my opponent playing a move like this, just trying to put pressure here. Yes, I don't really mind. Let's play this. If opponent captures here, be my guess. So opponent is not going to capture there. And if opponent play a move like this, I'm already looking at playing a move like this. Just trying to go for this pin, but then I think opponent can capture here. And after I capture here, opponent grabs here. So that's a move we might want to watch out for. That's a move we might want to watch out for. Okay, I think I can capture here, can't I? Oops. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Opponent is threatening to capture here, so need to watch out for opponent's threat. Let's go here. Opponent is threatening to capture here. Take advantage of the pin here. But we are going to play a move like this. We are putting pressure here. If opponent captures here, I'm going to capture. Oh, I can't capture there. And if opponent plays that, can I castle? Or am I castling into fire? I think I can castle. A move like this comes to mind. Opponent has £1,000,000. It's crazy. Opponent is getting £1,000,000. Opponent is getting £1,000,000. I'm looking at just capturing this way. But then opponent has this knight move. Ooh, if I capture... Oops, this is under attack now. Opponent has to be careful. And if opponent plays that, a move like this comes to mind. I see my opponent playing a move like this. Then I'm looking at a move like this. So what if we go here? Not really. What if we go here? Opponent is just going to castle, and that will come with a threat on me. Threat I do not want. I'm going to capture this way. Opponent plays a move like this. I'm just going here. I think I should be able to go there. I have some lead in development here. That's checkmate. So unlike my opponent can allow it. So looks like this is kind of forced. Looks like that's a forced move. Did the account get banned? Not yet. The account's likely going to get banned. I think the guy just decided to cheat against me, and probably doesn't cheat regularly on the account. So guy has a decent chance of getting away with it. Guy has a decent chance of getting away with it. Getting away with that. Let's go here. Piling up on this pawn. Check here. Opponent would like to give me. Opponent doesn't have that. I'm looking at grabbing here. Opponent plays that. A move like this comes to mind. Simply asking my opponent, please decide. What are you doing? If opponent goes capture here, I'm already looking at a move like this. I'm looking at a move like this. And then trying to capture here. Cannot be bad, I guess. So let's say we go here. I think I like my chances there. So if we go here now, what is opponent going to play? There's no check here. So I'm looking at going here. What is opponent going to play? Maybe hit my queen. Let's go here. If opponent hits my queen, I can sack here with check before I capture here. Maybe I should have kept the queens on the board, probably. Maybe I should have kept the queens on the board. Let's say we capture here. Let's not capture there. I'm down with pawn. My pawn structure is also not a very decent one. So let's be careful here. Let's say we go here, opponent plays a move like this, and then I capture here. If opponent captures here, okay. It doesn't really work. So let's say we go here, opponent is going here. Okay, let's say we go here. If opponent is going to end up fixing my pawn structure, I have no issues. Okay, but by playing that move, I think I may have let my opponent capture here. I think that was a move I would have let my opponent play. I feel like capturing here, just ruining the pawn structure. Should I keep playing this game? Just going to end up losing a lot of pawns here. A move like this now comes to mind. This is a crazy position. Just trying to keep this defended. I'm also looking at trying to swing my rook over. Trying to put my king here just to support these pawns. What is an NM? NM is a national master. An NM is a national master. An NM is a national master. Opponent pieces are so active. Opponent pieces are so active. Let's resign this, please. Let's get another game. Let's get another game. Let's see the queen, the evil queen, move away. This is a terrible tournament for me. This tournament is just terrible. Terrible performance. That's a queen, bro. Give me the evil queen. Give me the evil queen. Threatening to capture here and go for this move. if opponent is not paying attention, and looks like opponent is not paying attention. Now that's a pin. That's a fork. Go away. Opponent throwing an in-between move, which is a check, but we block the in-between move with a check, so they have to move again. Now we can just capture here and we are chilling. Okay, opponent captures there. I have no issues. I have no issues with that. This is under attack. A check here is coming. That's a piece. We're just picking up everything here. Pick up everything. Let's win everything on the board. Now let's get another game. Have 11 points. Where am I in the standing? 11 points is sad and crazy. Let's go here. Although I have 1 hour to make it right. 1 hour. Okay, I wasn't expecting that from my opponent, but opponent plays that. I'm also looking at playing a move like this, just trying to pile up here. Except the piling up might not be working. I'm looking at playing a move like this next. Opponent would like to push his pawn forward. For now, opponent does not have that move because we have a pin here. But opponent has moves like this. Very annoying move. Very annoying move. Can I get a win here? If my opponent is 600, I should be able to make a comeback. Let's get an interesting game. I just hung my queen. Opponent grabs it. Guy grabs it. A move like this should be playing just trade. But if opponent doesn't trade, I'm simply hopping forward. So let's see how opponent handles this. Guy is trading, which is exactly what I would be doing. Trade, trade, trade. I like the pin, and if I can land a check here, it's checkmate. So let's say we go here. Yeah. How do we even go there? How do we get there? So I need to land there to go there. So let's say we go here. Yeah. Let's say we go here. Okay. If we go here, yeah. It's taking forever to get there, guys. It's taking forever. It's taking forever to land that move. If I can land check, yes, checkmate. A move like this. A move like this, like this. I need to sit here before I can land the checkmate. So how are we going there? Wow. Let's go crazy this way. I really wish I can land a check here. I'm just not seeing how I do it. Okay, although this knight move just simply stops that. And if I capture here, if opponent captures here, that's checkmate. And if I capture here, opponent cannot really do much about it. A move like this, I'm just going to play this move. We need to make sure this bishop is solid over here. Very solid bishop. Yeah, bishop, just continue to be a solid piece. Oops. And if I'm able to capture here is checkmate as well. Oops. This is making sense now. This is looking good. This is looking good. And if opponent captures here, I capture here, and we are threatening to go here, checkmate. Wow. Problem here is opponent cannot really move away from this. So if opponent plays a move like this, I think we can capture here. And if opponent captures here, that's checkmate. If opponent doesn't capture, that's the checkmate. I like what I'm seeing here. I like what I'm seeing here. Guy figured that out. Guy figured it out. Let's bring this knight out. Opponent plays this move, I'm just going to capture here. And after the capture here, I'm going to capture here. I think it works. If opponent captures here, if opponent doesn't capture there, oh, I don't have this check, but I think I have this check and it should be checkmate as well. So let's see. Yes, I think I do have that. I gave up a queen there. I blundered my queen, but I realized my opponent is a 600 rated player, and we should get away with blundering a queen there. Opponent, okay, opponent sacks there. Oops, guys. Completely did not see that coming. Guy sacked the queen back. Guy sacked the queen back. What an opponent. Guy gave the queen back. Maybe I should have gone here. Opponent has a check here. I have to move away, and moving away here also comes to mind. Knight is playing some chess. I'm looking at moving away here. Because if I had gone there, it doesn't really work. We are threatening this, and we are threatening this because that's pinned. Capture here comes to mind. Opponent, yes, I think we can. Let's say we go capture here. Okay, what if I just go capture here? That also should not be bad. That's just straightforward. And now I'm trying to capture here checkmate. My opponent trying to play a move like this. Okay, now that I did not see coming, I guess. Although this was a waste of time. It was just a waste of time. Because I had the opportunity to put this game to rest very quickly, but I did not. Opponent resigns. Let's get another game. Playing a 1500. Okay, let's grab here. Okay, opponent is playing it this way. Let's go here. Try to develop our pieces. Let's try to finish our development. Also, a move like this comes to mind. Let's go here. See my opponent playing a move like this, but then I have this move. So let's castle now. A move like this works now. Yes, it works. But earlier it doesn't work because I can sack here, then land a check here, pick this up. But this time it works because even if I sack there, I have nothing. Opponent doesn't go for that. Let's go here. Let's go here. See my opponent capturing here. I want to capture here. I'm also looking at playing a move like this. A move like this now doesn't work because I can capture here with check and then capture here. But maybe my opponent can capture and then capture this way. So who knows? Maybe it works. Okay, we have to capture this way. Very important. Also looking at playing a move like this. Okay, let's just play this move like this. Let's open up this bishop like this. A move like this I'm very interested in playing. A move like this, but what are we really attacking? For now, I'm not seeing what we are attacking. Alright. Opponent wants to strike this way. I'm looking at playing a move like this, but that's going to be a free bishop. So we don't want to play that. Now we have two pieces looking at this square. So let's see how opponent handles this. I would like to land a piece here. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Also landing a rook here. And a move like this comes to mind. Although we need to watch out for this evil bishop. Need to watch out. So maybe a move like this, and after the trade, gain a tempo here, and then try to play a move like this. Also comes to mind. I'm looking at capturing here. Let's see how my opponent responds to this. because I'm looking at following it up with this move. I see my opponent playing a move like this, trying to go for a fork, which is what I'm saying, guys. I say sometimes you actually want to look on your opponent's move and then ask yourself, does that plan work? This is a move you should be scared about, but I think I have a move like this and I should be okay. If opponent goes there, I have this move. And I'm threatening to go checkmate. I'm trying to go for checkmate. And if opponent push pawn forward, I'm looking at sacking here. If opponent captures, that should lead to checkmate. That should lead to checkmate. If opponent doesn't capture, it still should lead to checkmate. It still should lead to checkmate. So this is what I usually call a faulty plan. First, you want to look on your opponent's move to make sure it's not a move. To make sure the plan is not a good plan. Make sure the plan is not really a solid plan. And if you notice the plan is a faulty plan, you can let your opponent go for it. Like in this case, we see that the plan is a faulty plan and we are saying, okay, we are not going to try. The first thing that came to my mind was defend the pawn. That's going to be a fork. But then I realized, oops, I have a move like this and maybe opponent should sack the rook and maybe that's how they get away. But opponent is a 1-5. Opponent thought they were landing a fork. But that's not a fork. That's just not a fork. So a move like this, checkmate follows. Capture here, check and checkmate here. So this is GG's. This is just GG's now. This is GG's. And a move like this, what's stopping me from playing this? There's nothing. Opponent captures there, that's checkmate. Opponent tries to move the rook, that's still checkmate. So maybe opponent is looking for the resign button here. Opponent resign. You're not going to play on, resign. Okay. That's check. And that's checkmate. That is check and that's checkmate. Let's go. Any 2000 rated player. Let's go here. And we have this coach on the board. I have this coach, classical coach on the board. A move like this also comes to mind. That's just going to triple up my pawns. I think this is what we play. Let's go here. Opponent goes capture here. We can just go here. Opponent plays that move. Interested in playing a move like this. I think I can play a move like this. Let's see how opponent handles this. If opponent captures here, I'm looking at a check here. Opponent plays that move. I think we have this move. And guess we are up a pawn here. Yes, we are up a pawn and chilling. We are also threatening to go grab here. Opponent has to be careful. Let's castle here. Pawn is under attack here. Opponent has to watch out. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Chachen, welcome to the channel. What's up? I'm doing very well. How about you? We have a pawn advantage here. So what we are trying to do now, try to convert the advantage. I'm looking at playing a move like this next, just trying to open up. Opponent would like to create chaos on the board. Because when you are losing, you want to be the side creating chaos. Don't want to lose the game in peace. Let's go here. On the next move, I'm just looking at playing a move like this. Hit this, hit this. So let's see how my opponent responds, yeah? Opponent doesn't really have to defend this, but if they don't defend it, I can play a move like this. And if they defend it, we have a move like this. Look at that. The rook is falling. Opponent would love to push pawn forward, but they can't. They cannot push the pawn forward because we have a pin on this pawn. Guy is thinking, how do I get away from this mess? But bro, you not getting away from this. Guess I can move away and the threat is still on the board. Isn't it? Let's say I go here now. What should I worry about? Nothing. I can go capture here. Opponent captures here. I capture here. Opponent goes capture here. Then I capture here. At the end of the day, I should be winning my piece. Let's say I grab the queen because I'm looking at trading. Opponent grabs my queen. I grab my opponent rook. Opponent grabs my rook. I grab my opponent bishop. Opponent grabs here. At the end of the line, I'm up a piece, I guess. I'm up a piece, I guess. I would like something more. Let's say I play a move like this. What should I worry about? Opponent has this move. I just grab here. I have no issues. So if we play a move like this, don't see what we are worrying about. Opponent has a check here. Can't I just move away? Okay. I don't see what I'm worrying about here. Opponent push pawn. I just grab here. Opponent captures here. Yes, I just go capture here. No, I just grab the queen. What am I saying? Give me the evil queen. We need to put our queen on a dark square. That's because we want to make sure this is pinned and opponent doesn't have this option. That's why. Want to make sure there's a pin there. Hey, I wanna play with you. That might be another day. Okay, that's a fork, bro. Bro, just resign. Just resign. Opponent should have played a move like this. That move makes some sense. Just gaining a tempo here. Opponent is angry with himself. Evil piece. What's up? Opponent resign because that's a blunder. If you move this thing somewhere, if you move it here, I just capture here. If you move it here, I have a check here and I pick up the rook. Let me not waste time in this game. Let's not waste time here. Even if I'm going to win this game, it's going to take me a lot of time. Might send you a friend request. All right, see ya. Okay, Nick Vicent. All right, enjoy. Enjoy. Let's go. I have to use my time wisely now. How many more games can I get? Can I score 30 points? Okay, we have another 2000 rated player. Let's turn this into the French Scotch Gambit. 700 players playing. I did not know that a lot of players playing the opening roulette like this. Wow, this is amazing. Okay, this is all theory so far, so good. Some people play moves like this, some play moves like this. So let's see what my opponent plays here. Whenever they play these moves, it's always good you defend this way, just over protect, and the moment they play a move like this, you just capture here. Now is the time to capture. Yes, capture here. And then we castle. And then we castle our king. A move like this comes to mind, which is what I'm going to do. Just trying to gain tempo, and we are just a few moves away from landing this move, which is going to be very dangerous. So let's go here. Offer a trade. And once my opponent captures here, I'm looking at playing a move like this and then going forward. And if my opponent doesn't capture, I'm also looking at playing a move like this, I guess. I really want to remain on this file. But for now, it doesn't seem to be doing much for me. So I see my opponent maybe playing a move like this or a move like this, yes. And I'm looking at going here. Put pressure on this pawn. Let's see how opponent handles this. A move like this, I think I can get away with capturing here. A move like that. Can't we just capture here? Is there a reason not to? Don't see a reason not to. That's a pawn. I'm also looking at just pushing pawn and pushing pawn. Looking at pushing pawn. I'm probably going here. But I guess my opponent has this move. But then I have a move like this. A move like this, I think you can easily get to it playing a move like this. Maybe capturing here would have been good. I really feel like landing this check. I think we are going to land this check first. So let's say we capture here. What do I expect from our opponent? If opponent captures here, and just capture here. Let's land the check here first. Opponent captures here, I capture here. Problem is we really need to watch out for this. That's a big problem. We need to watch out for that. Check here, I want to land. Check here doesn't do much for us. What if we push pawn forward here? Opponent can go capture here. So I think I want to defend this. So let's say we defend this, opponent plays a move like this. I think we have this move. Yes, we do. We do have that move. So that move coming. What about a move like this? Because I'm also looking at this move. Let's say we go here, opponent is going to capture here, then we capture here. Maybe I do not really like that move. So let's say we go here, opponent is going to play a move like this. So I think I prefer this move. I have to make sure that's not a blunder. I see my opponent really capturing here. And after I move like that, I think we have this. How did I miss that, guys? How did I miss that? Oh, playing some terrible chess here. This is sad. Opponent has to find this move. Not that move. Opponent fell for that trap. And this was downward piece now. Although for the cost of a piece, opponent is going to have 2 pawns. I was completely crushing there. Hello, how are you doing? I'm doing very well. I am doing very well. How about you? I see a check here coming. Okay, we should be developing something else and not that. What am I doing? We have a win here, but we need to convert it. We need to convert it. It's a win, but some conversion needs to be done. Problem is we can't really capture here because of this move. That's the problem. And after I move like this, yes, we can play a move like this. Just to keep this defended before I castle. I have to castle. Knight is not going to let me castle. May have fallen for some trap here. A move like this comes to mind. Problem is that if the moment I play a move like this, opponent has this move. Let's kick this away. Wow. This is a crazy game. What is this? What is this crazy game? Sounds good, yeah? Oh, let's resign this. Let's resign this. For the cost of a pawn, it was just a crazy position. Very hard, difficult position to navigate. For the cost of a piece, I think my opponent just studied something there. There's some gambit in the Scotch defense. Let's castle here. I see my opponent playing a move like this. I'm just going back. Oh, why did you give me that piece? Two weak pawns, and just going to slide a rook over here, and I should be chilling. I'm looking at bringing my king here and just offering the trade. Let's bring my king here. Let's bring the king into the center of the game. Go away, evil piece. Opponent might land here. For a moment, I thought the opponent would land here. Okay, we are landing. We are threatening everything. Oops. Thought we had that on the board. We don't. For a moment, I thought we had that as well. Okay, I'm looking at capturing here. If I'm able to capture here, swing my knight over here. So let's see. Opponent doesn't allow that. Let's bring the king into the game. A move like this comes to mind, but that's just giving my opponent a free pawn. Not sure I'm interested in gifting my opponent a pawn. Opponent might push pawn. If opponent captures here, probably what I want, I'm just going to swing my king over and go grab this. The opponent might be saying, be my guest, but I think we have this move, which is immediately just getting the piece back. Getting the pawn back. Opponent can play a move like this. We capture here. I'm looking at capturing here. If I'm able to win this pawn, if I'm able to win that pawn, which is something I'm looking at going for now. If I'm able to win the pawn, I have a pass pawn that is running. Best opponent going with that move. Let's go here. Not sure where my opponent is going with that move. So we are going here. Okay. Yes, I see. Yes, I see. Okay, move like this also comes to mind. Oops. And doesn't look like I can defend this anymore. Alright, what if we go here? Just making sure my opponent can play a move like this before I go here. A move like this traps this piece, but opponent is not going to let me go do that. Let's go here. Is the knight not trapped? Knight is trapped. A move like this comes to mind. I'm going to capture here, and after a move like this, I think we have a move like this, and we are chilling. I have a pass pawn running. I have a pass pawn running. Also, a check here comes to mind. I think that's a check we are going to land very soon. Yes. Just to force the king away. Opponent has ideas of playing a move like this, and if I go here, then they come in here. But that's not a move. The moment opponent plays a move like this, I'm going to land this check first. Force the king away, then I capture this. Let's go here. Opponent can push pawn, I'm going to ignore. The moment opponent's piece gets here, then I then I capture it. I'm going to be capturing with my knight, so I can put my bishop here. So maybe if opponent plays a move like this, we go here. That's waste of time. Just push your pawn. Opponent resign. Okay, opponent finally found the resign button. Thought they were never going to find it. Thought opponent was never going to find the resign button. Okay, playing the dead master. Let's capture here. Let's see what dead master is up to. You got this. Checkmate loading. Yes, checkmate. There was checkmate on the board there. Okay, we have this coach. The opponent is transforming the game into this coach. Dead master is a strong player. I think I've lost to this guy before. Let's go back here. Wasn't expecting that move. That might be a move. Let's go here. Let's do this. I don't want opponent bullying me with a move like this. Let's see. Let's see how opponent proceed here. A move like this also comes to mind. Let's go here. So that if my opponent push pawn forward, I just grab it. Give me the evil pawn. Give me the evil pawn. Alright, let's castle now. A move like the I think maybe I shouldn't have castled. Maybe I should have just gone for this. I think that's a dangerous move that I should have just played. Let's see how opponent handles this. Wish I had played that move earlier. I really wish. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's see how opponent responds to this. A move like this, we need to watch out for because opponent might be interested in trying to go bully my knight, bully my queen. So that's a move we want to watch out for. On the next move, I'm looking at playing a move like this. Stop my opponent from playing that move. Opponent allows me a check here. Opponent allows me a check here. Now we have this move because we are going to follow up with a check here and pick up the queen. So just like that, we are up material and chilling. Just like that, we are up 3 points of material. Okay, I see some friend requests, guys. Keep the friend requests coming. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. Opening push pawn, I capture. Opening captures, I capture. So I have no issues with all of that. Let's go here. Oops. That was bad. That was bad. Move like this comes to mind, which is what I'm looking at. I wish opening would just resign. Let me get a new game. You are beating me. I guess so. I guess so. Let's go here. Game is going to last some unnecessary move longer. Look at that. Opponent was trying to set up some nasty baby tactic. Not on me. That's not going to work on me. I'm looking at a move like this. The problem is the moment I play a move like this, opponent just grabs there. Problem is the moment opponent plays a move like this, I'm hitting my opponent with this. Opponent captures here, be my guess. Opponent doesn't capture. I think we have moves like this. And we have a check here. Grab something here. Okay, now that's a fork, bro. That's a fork. Opponent finally resigns. Let's get another game rolling. Playing a 400 rated player. Let's see how my opponent responds to this. Yeah. For a moment, I was thinking I'll play for some trick. Let's go here. Trying to play for tricks here. My opponent goes capture here. We have this move. My opponent is not going to capture there. Oh, guy captures there. That's a queen. Opponent had to play a move like this. And even if I land a check here, the evil knight can hop in here. Let's grab this piece. Okay, need to move fast here so that my opponent doesn't run down the time. Looking at checkmate. I'm looking for checkmate, guys. I'm not seeing. My opponent wants to trap my queen, I guess. I guess that's the plan. Trap the queen. Check there is no checkmate. Check here is just a check. Isn't this checkmate? Now has to block here. That's checkmate. Yes, that is checkmate. Hello, DJ Niang. Welcome to the channel again. That's checkmate. Let's get another game. Welcome to the channel again. Happy to see you here. Playing Manuel. Let's go here. Setting up a move like this. Also, a move like this comes to mind, except for now it's not working. It's not. The queen has a square. And a move like this doesn't trap the queen, I guess. Okay, let's make sure it doesn't work. Okay, a move like this, opening the one has this move. That looks like a pawn, but let's castle here first. Let's go here. Let me try to make moves. If I can win, good. If I can't, let's get a draw. Move away from this one. I'm threatening to push pawn forward. But the opponent can play a move like this, and that's exactly what the opponent decides to play. Opponent is not paying attention. That's a nasty check. Very nasty check. Okay. Yes, opponent is paying attention. That's also a pawn. What am I doing? Need to start grabbing pawns. I'm also looking at playing a move like this. All right, let's go grab this pawn. Cannot be bad. Also, this piece is trapped, so let's just trap the piece, I guess. Is it still under attack? See that my opponent doesn't really want to trade. I see it. Problem is this game might just end up running out of time. Opponent might not resign. That's a problem with what we have here. Hello, sir. Love from India. Happy to see you here. If you're watching this stream, you're here to smash that like button. Smash the like button already. Capturing like this doesn't work. I have this move and we just open up an attack on the queen. Guy is going to let the time run out. Guy is going to let the time run out. Okay, for a moment I thought that's what is going to happen. Opponent captures anyway. We know what we are doing. Opponent captures here or here. I'm just going to capture here. The rook is under attack. Opponent moves the queen. I'm just going to capture here. And we also have threat of just capturing here. Position is crazy. But our opponent is just going to let his time run out. Hello from Sri Lanka. Welcome to the channel. Capturing here or capturing here, none of them work because the rook is going to be under attack on the end of the day. But the guy is stalling. The guy is stalling. A lot of players actually joined this tournament. Not sure why. Not sure why. Let's go here. Opponent goes grab here. We can go capture here. Opponent goes there. I think even this position should still be winning for me. I think so. Let me offer my opponent a draw. Favorite chess player? Are you asking me? I think my favorite player used to be Dingley, right now Fabiano Caruana. Fabiano Caruana, like his playing style. Oh, this guy. Guy's not taking the draw. Hoping to go for some kind of draw, not this guy. Guy's not taking any kind of draw here. Looking at capturing here, if opponent captures here, I think we can capture here. We have a pin here, but not a very nice pin for opponent. And just go here. A move like this comes to mind. Let's just move away. I won't be surprised we get it with this move, but that's just gifting me a pawn. That'll be gifting me a pawn. Oopsies. How did I miss that, guys? How did I miss that? Looking at getting 20 moves, so I can offer the guy a draw. Let's try to get 20 moves. Uh-oh, the game got aborted. I thought I already offered the draw. Wow. Wow. This was my worst performance in a while. My worst performance in a while. This was my worst performance in a while in the rapid opening roulette. Guys, I'll be ending this stream now. I'll be streaming tomorrow again, where I'll be taking challenges from viewers. But for today, I think we are done playing chess. So we'll be playing chess tomorrow again. Thanks everyone for tuning in. If you are here to smash the like button, kindly help me do that.